I'm not sure if it's working, but hopefully it is. Oh yes, there we go. Oh. Hi. Sorry. Welcome to the first ever Lily Cat Creations live. Very excited. There we go. There it is. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Hello. This is me, Lily Cat. I am currently live, as you can obviously tell, but I am going to be painting some dragons from How to Train Your Dragon and answering some fun dragon questions that I found online. So, let me get my questions and my dragon that I'm going to be painting. The first dragon I'm going to be painting is Hookfang. Here he is. This is the tiny Hookfang from the, oh, hello, I have someone watching. Hello. I'm not sure who it is, but hello and welcome. Here is Hookfang. Very Hookfangy. This is the tiny one from the Book of Dragons blind bags. So we're going to be painting him. I'm gonna put him right there. You can't see him. Hang on, let me move this so I can put him here. Okay, there, perfect. Actually, I've already painted one before, not in a video, but here it is. This is Stormfly. So that's what we're gonna be doing for some other dragons while I answer the questions. All right, let's get started. Let me get my paintbrush. What colors do I have? All right, that should be good. All right. So, oh, sorry, that's my door squeaking. The first question, this is the questions, by the way. I just printed them out. They're from this person, King of the Wilder West, on a website. I can't remember which one, but there's a lot of questions, so I'm probably going to have to do, a part 2 to this or something, because this is going to take forever. But let's get started. All right. So, question 1 is, how would you handle living on Berk? How would I handle it? I mean, I think I'd handle it as well as any How to Train Your Dragon fan would. I'd probably be freaking out the whole time. I'd be, fangirling over everything. I'd see something I recognized from, one of the movies or the show or something. I'd be like, oh my gosh, remember that from that one part? And I'd be, freaking out. But, yeah, probably that. I'm trying to look at him. Okay. I mean, if I got to see Hiccup and Toothless, yeah, you better believe I'd be, losing my mind. Oh, that's too small, isn't it? Yeah, just a warning. That's the wrong word, but I am not, by any means, an expert at watercolors or dragon painting. I'm just doing this for fun, so yeah. Answer the second question. Question 2, how do you think you'd be different if you grew up on Berk? Well, I mean, I'd be a completely different person. And, yeah, I would be a lot different. First of all, I'd be a Viking, so I wouldn't be who I am. I'd be a different person. And, I mean, how I'd be different? I'd probably be tougher. Obviously, there'd be no air conditioning in Berk, which is very terrifying to think. But yeah, I'd probably be tougher. I'd have to do more, definitely. And you know, I don't know, that's it's hard, but it's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to answer that, really. But I'm literally watching myself paint in my screen right now. Yeah, that's kind of a hard question. Let's move on. 3, yaks, chicken, or sheep? Chicken. Very much chicken. I love chicken. Eating it, I mean. We used to have chickens, but they're all gone now. But yes, definitely chickens. That was an easy one. Number 4, the chicken is not amused. What did you do wrong? I probably told a joke that fell really flat. I probably said something that I was like, this will be funny, and everyone looked at me like I was an idiot. That's probably what I did, and Rough Nut pulls out his chicken, and it's like, the chicken is not amused, and I'm like, okay. 5, favorite dragon species. Oh my. I mean, I feel like I have to answer, there's no other way to answer this than Night Fury. Night Fury, for sure. I don't know how else to answer that. I mean, I'm literally wearing a Night Fury shirt right now. So Night Fury. But I mean, I also really like Natters. They're cool. I love Stormfly. But yeah, Stormfly and Toothless, their species are probably the best. What type of dragon would you like to ride? Is that different from the dragon you'd most likely ride? For sure. I'd like to ride probably like a, I'd like to ride Toothless. I'd like to ride Toothless, but I'd also like to ride Stormfly. But I'd probably end up on a Gronkle. I see myself being a Gronkle girl. Because I'm probably, is there a question that's like, who are you most like? I think there is. And I'm probably the most like fish legs. Because I get scared easy. That's not something to be proud of. But yeah, I'd like to ride a Night Fury, but I'd get stuck on a Gronkle. Moving on. How would your first flight on a dragon turn out? Oh, terribly. I'd be hating it at first. One time, what color is that? Is that black? Yes, it is. One time, at the fair, my friends were like, you need to try this ride. And I was like, okay, fine. It's been, I didn't get on that ride for years. I was terrified of it. And when I finally got on it, I was still terrified. But eventually, I just kind of sucked it up and went for it. And, yeah, it was all cool after that. And so that's probably how it would go for me on a dragon. I'd probably be terrified and then might take a minute and then I'd be better. I mean, they didn't say, like, am I alone? Am I with someone? Because if I'm with Hiccup, I'm probably just going to be, like, clinging to him like Astrid did. And I'll be, like, freaking out. But, I'll be freaking out. But then I won't be anymore because Hiccup is there. Oh, second person. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, Olivia. Hi, Olivia. Nice to see you. How you been doing today? I hope good. So, I am going to continue painting this dragon. What question were we on? Oh, how would my first dragon ride go? Yeah, so that is it. On a scale of Snotlout to Hiccup, how are your dragon riding skills? Well, that's a weird question, because, like, oh, wait, yes, he is bad. Okay, never mind. I mean, I've never ridden a dragon, personally, so I can't say, but, I mean, probably not bad. I've ridden a horse. Is that similar? Definitely not. Yeah, I don't think I'd be terrible, but I'm definitely not Hiccup. I'm more on the Snotlout side, guys. Hate to admit it. Would you get into trouble on Burke? I mean, everyone gets into trouble at some point. So, yes, probably. Olivia, what are you painting? I am painting Hook Fang from How to Train Your Dragon. Here he is. I'm using him as my model, and I'm just painting him up. And I'm going to be painting other dragons too, so stick around. Thank you. I love painting with watercolors. It's something I've been into recently, and I really like it. So, actually that angle's looking good. I'm gonna keep going from that angle. Put him back, and now it looks better. I'm watching myself paint in the thing again. So, would I get into trouble in Burke? Probably. I mean, I get into trouble in real life sometimes. Not often. Gleep. Yes. Is Gleep watching? Are you watching Gleep? I hope so. I'm a big fan of Gleep. Gleep's a good guy. I mean, you might not think it. If you don't know who Gleep is, search up Gleep pulled up meme. He's just a alien. He's very funny. Okay, I'm liking the way this is turning out. This is turning out good. I'm proud. Let's add some of these black things onto his things. Kind of bled out, but that's okay. He's giving me tiger vibes. I never noticed that before. Oh, there's a hair on my painting. Hairs are bad for paintings, guys. Okay. It's not focusing. Sorry if it's not focusing for you. Is it focusing? I hope so. Let's see. He's got yellow eyes. Oh, there we go. It's focusing. Okay. He's looking good. His wings are a little too small, but nothing too major. We're not thinking too hard about it here. Oh, he needs more tiger stripes. Okay. Thank you. That's good. Thank you. I hope he looks good. Alright, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of yellow for his eyes. Hopefully the paint has dried enough. What are these hairs coming from? Oh, I forgot. I'm meant to be answering questions. I'm sorry, guys. I'm getting distracted. Ooh. Would you try Astrid's yak nog? No, I would not. No, I wouldn't. I'm sorry, Astrid, but I'm not trying the yak nog. Oh no, I should have fought this through. Okay, there we go. That's better. Yay, there we go. All right. Oh, you can't see Huck Fang anymore. Okay. No, I would not try Astrid's yak nog. Moving on. Coolest dragon, Night Fury, Toothless. That's easy. Scariest dragon, Red Death, even easier. Most unique dragon. You know, Flightmares. Flightmares are really unique and really cool. I really like the Flightmares. Like, how it glows when it eats that. Is it moss? I think it's moss. When it eats that moss, oh my gosh. It glows. That's so cool. When I watched that episode, I was like, what? No way, that dragon is awesome. Oh my gosh. I hope that didn't pick up on the live. My throat just made a really weird noise. Okay, favorite dragon class. That would probably be the title class. I'm really into, like, the water dragons. In the new Book of Dragons for the live-action movie, there's one that, like, I don't think it existed before. It's called a Tide Glider. That's it. A Tide Glider, and it is a really, really cool dragon. It's like a seahorse dragon, but it's a dragon. I've said dragon too many times. If anyone would like, they can count how many times I say dragon in the chat. No, just kidding. I mean, you can if you want to, but I don't see very many people doing that. Boop, boop. Okay. Okay, so his little, like, paws come down. But, yeah, I really like title class dragons. They're really neat. Kind of like Stoic's big flat dragon. This Tornado. Tornado cracks me up. He also cracks up my mom. But, yeah, title class for me. Suggest a new dragon species. What does it look like? What are its powers, etc.? Okay, so back to title class. I actually made up a dragon the other day called a HTTYD, which is like a combination between hurricane and tide. Was what I was going for there. That was my goal. And so it looks like kind of like it's like, I would get the picture, but I'm not sure where it is because I drew a picture of it. After this stream, sometime soon, I'll put up a picture and the like statistics I wrote down. Not statistics, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I'll put that down in my community page so that you can see that, because that would be cool. It's like it's a water dragon, so yeah. Moving on. If you were a dragon, what would you be? Oh my gosh, I never thought of that. If I was a dragon, I honestly don't know. I would probably be I am honestly not sure. I might be I don't know. Probably, and I'm trying to look, I have dragons down here on the floor for when I'm ready to paint them. Which actually probably won't happen. I'm probably going to stop this after this and maybe like tomorrow start answering questions again and paint a new picture. But yeah, I don't know. Hang on, wait. I have my own stream up on my computer. I'm doing this on my iPad, which is where I do most of my videos. Okay. And I'm checking. Okay. Yeah. I'm just checking to make sure it's still going. Yes, it is. All right. Yeah, I do not know what kind of dragon I would be. I'm really not sure. I never thought about that, so I'm gonna have to get back to you guys on that one. Oh, no. What just happened there? Rinse the brush good enough. Deploy the sponge. Oh no, the sponge is making things worse. Alright, I deployed the sponge, but it didn't do much good. Oh, that looks bad. I'm looking at it on camera. Up on the computer, it looks really bad. I'm gonna have to skip that one. Any underappreciated dragon species you want to give a call out to? Terrible terrors. I love those little dudes. They're so cute. And like, I feel like nobody ever really talks about them, but I just love them so much. Terrible terrors are my spirit animal. Can I get that on a shirt? Terrible terrors are my spirit animal. I love those little guys, and they're so cute. They do the cutest little things, and they deliver mail. I mean, come on. How can you not like a terrible terror? So yes, I feel like they're underappreciated, and we need to give the terrible terrors in this world more love. So yes, that's my opinion on that. In case you're wondering, I don't know if I already said this. I hope I didn't already say this. It's been 19 minutes. I can't remember. The reason I'm doing this live is because I don't barely have any space on my iPad, and so I can't record videos and edit them and stuff and get them onto my YouTube. So I had to do this live because that doesn't take up space. What do you think Stoic does with all his wooden duck carvings? He probably gives them to people as like Christmas gifts. Maybe he like trades them with Trader Johann. Gives them to Trader Johann and he's like, give me stuff for these ducks. I mean, I think that's a possibility. You could give them to the kids in the village. I mean, I don't know. I do not know what he could do with his duck carvings. The Dragon Riders can visit anywhere in the world, any place in history. Where would you suggest they go? Right here, right now. To my house. In 2025. What's today's date? Monday, July 21st at 5:51 p.m. That is where I would suggest them to come. Oh look, they're outside. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one because it'd just be weird. There's a second version that's different, so I'll answer that one instead. You, Astrid, Heather, and Ruffnut are now roommates in an apartment. How well does this work out? I mean, I'd say it wouldn't work out very good. Astrid and I would not get along. We wouldn't. She would hate me because I ain't tough like her. Oh, what did I just do to our poor Hook Fang? Oh, that actually looks kind of cute. Once it dries, maybe I'll be able to, I'm watching like the replay on my, there's me being horrified. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that momentarily once the paint dries. I'm trying to look at him. Okay, so he's got like that tail that, I'll put it here. That's way too bright. Okay. Thank you to the one person who is watching. You've been like a trooper. I've had one person watching since the beginning of this stream. You've been here the whole time. I'm thanking you for that. I'm getting the sponge out again. Oh, I'm so dumb. That one person watching is me, I think, on the computer. I'm dumb. Okay, there's no one watching. That's okay. I didn't expect anyone to be watching. It's okay. Okay, I just totally like destroyed my painting of Hook Fang. So, yeah. Oh, I destroyed it. Oh, it was looking so good. Now he looks stupid. I don't know what to do. Should I deploy the sponge? Oh, that made it worse. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this ruined picture of Hook Fang. Okay. Let's move on. What do you think the Dragon Riders are like as old women and men? I think, I think they're pretty much like they were, oh, whoops, that was the wrong paintbrush. I think they're pretty much exactly like they were when they were younger, just older, Like, I'm gonna say that Hiccup's still the nicest one. I'm gonna say that Snotlout's still obnoxious. I'm gonna say that it's all about the same. Alright, I'm gonna stop painting Hook Fang now because I just keep ruining him, and maybe one day I'll be able to fix it. Maybe I'll just paint a new one, but here he is. So, now, next question. Which character do you relate the most to? Okay, I'm not most like, but I relate to. Probably Hiccup. I feel pretty awkward and just different a lot of the times because I'm not like a lot of kids my age, so I feel a little weird sometimes. But I mean, I watched How to Train Your Dragon for the first time recently, and it really made me feel better. Getting to know Hiccup and his story made me feel better. So, yes, I can relate much to him. How well do you know your dragon stats? Not at all. I'm sad to admit that I don't know my dragon stats at all. I'm working on it. I mean, I have some cards I can look at. Oh, that was much smaller. I'm trying to do like the cool writing they do on the stuff. Like Hookfang. How do they do A's? I don't know. I'm just gonna make it up. But yeah. What question? Dragon stats. Yeah, no, I do not know my dragon stats very well. I need to work on that because I love stuff like that. But for now, my dragon fan. Oh, we have a new viewer. Yay! Hello, welcome. We've been streaming for 25 minutes. I'm probably gonna quit soon. We still have like a ton of questions, so I'll probably make a part 2 like tomorrow or sometime soon. I don't know if I'll be able to tomorrow, but I will be able to eventually. Since you're new, hello. We've been painting Hookfang and answering dragon questions. Here, the painting is. I ruined his eyes. Please excuse that. But here's Hookfang and his painting counterpart. So yeah, we're gonna flip the page and we're gonna work on a new dragon. And I'm gonna answer some more questions, probably for like 5 more minutes. Maybe I'll go maybe 10 more. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where I want to stop. All right. I would get a Zipple bag. Sorry, my chair's squeaking. My chair's squeaking a lot. But I was gonna do a Zipple bag, but it's too big for you guys to see in the camera. So here is Meatlug, our Gronkle. I'm not gonna put a saddle on her. I'm just gonna paint her and hope for the best. Welcome again. Feel free to say something in the comments if you'd like. Okay, let's keep painting. Who would you want to spend a day with? Who would be your best friend? Easy, Hiccup. I would spend a day with Hiccup. I'd spend a week with Hiccup. I'd spend a lot of time with him. He's the nicest one, so he'd probably get me the most because I like to think I'm a nice person. I'm not perfect, of course, but I'd like to think to a degree I'm a kind human. I'm looking at my paint bag right here because I don't really. What color would you say this Gronkle is? Like, what color is that? Gray? I'm gonna go with gray. So I'm just gonna start trying it. Oh, maybe it's more like a blue? I don't know. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some black. You can't see it, but I'm mixing my colors. I'm gonna mix some black and a little bit of blue. See if that gives me like a Gronkle color. I just realized that my blue is very dark. What question was I answering? Oh yes, I'm best friends with Hiccups. Okay, how would you handle the twins' pranks? I mean, I'm okay with it. I could probably handle it pretty okay. You know, this is a terrible color. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm not gonna paint this dragon right now. I'm going to do Toothless instead because Toothless will be easier because he's just black. Oh my goodness, my chair's falling over. Almost fell. That would have been cool. That would have made for some great squeaking noises. Okay, here's Toothless. Hang on. Gotta move my mouse from my computer. Okay. Okay, there's Toothless. Here's my paintbrush. We shall start painting our Night Fury. So, pranks. I mean, it depends on the prank. If it's something like funny and I'm not getting injured, yeah, I'd probably laugh. I mean, unless it made me look really stupid in front of someone cool like Hiccup, which is probably the case. I don't know. I'd have to be in the moment. Like, what kind of pranks are we talking here? Then I'll tell you how I'd react. You and Snotlout are on patrol together. What happens? Wow. Way to make my nightmares come true. No, but no, that would not go well at all. I'd probably be like getting really mad at him the whole time. He'd probably just be like messing around, being stupid. Let's see. Snotlout's always trying to impress all the girls, so he'd probably just be trying to impress me all the time. I'd be like, quit being stupid and take this seriously. Oh no, we've lost our second viewer. Yeah, I don't think that would go too well. I admire someone who could do that and it go well. I am not that person. Oh, hello, Olivia, again. You're back. Hello. Oh, that sounds good. Yum. I forgot which character. Oh, okay. Which character would you get along with the least? Astrid. Easy, easy. Astrid. Astrid's not me. She did not like me too much. Oh, thank you. That's looking great. Thank you. I appreciate that. We finished the Hook Fang painting. I ruined his eyeballs. You can rewind the stream just a couple minutes, and you can see that. But, ooh, I'm trying to open up a new watercolor, sorry. Okay, there we go. See, I have these weird, like, watercolor tubes. These are from Amazon Vine. I need something to poke this with. Do I have, like, a needle or something? Or, oh, this is perfect, a pokey tool. It's, like, dried. There we go. There goes the green. Okay. Put the lid back on. Okay. Yes, good luck on it. Unlocking that. Yes. Oh, I need to put some water in the watercolor. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna say that, yeah, Astrid and I wouldn't get along. Anyone on Burke you date? I hear Bucket is single. Oh, Bucket, obviously. Has anyone else joined your live stream? We have 2 people. I honestly don't know if... Why is it not focusing again? There we go. I honestly don't know, because I don't know if me watching on my... Yeah, I'm watching this, like, under a random account, so that's probably myself watching. So, no, I don't think anyone has. But... if you know anyone who is interested, let them know. Yeah, I have it up on my computer so that I can look at the comments and stuff. Even though I just realized it appears down here, but they keep disappearing, so I wouldn't be able to see them as long. So I'm just keeping it up to make sure I can pay attention to any comments that come through. My throat is feeling sore. I hope I'm not getting sick. Okay. Oh, yeah. Back to the question. Anyone on Burke I date? I hear Bucket is single. Bucket, guys. Bucket. I'm gonna date Bucket. Like, who doesn't want to date Bucket? Kidding, of course. Hiccup. Obviously, Hiccup. He is the best. And the cutest one there. So, Hiccup. Moving on. Axes, swords, hammers, bows and arrows, or maces. Swords. I am a sword enthusiast. I said that to my dad the other day. I was like, I'm a sword enthusiast. I was like, I can tell you what something is based on the sword. I was like, I saw a bag at, I think it was Hot Topic, and I was like, what's that from? And I was like, oh, The Hobbit. I can tell by the sword. So, yeah. Bucket. And what did I just say? I'm so sorry. I'm losing my mind. I need to quit because I'm starting to say weird stuff because I'm forgetting what I'm even talking about. Swords. I'm sorry. I'm being an idiot. Swords. I like swords. That's my answer to that. I totally spaced out for a second there. What's your favorite island outside of Burke? You know, I'm gonna answer this based off the dragon books, and I'm gonna say, actually, no, I don't know. Probably Dragon Island, because that's where the dragons live. So yeah, probably Dragon Island. Favorite villain? I don't have one. I'm not into the whole, like, oh, villains thing. So, no, I do not have one. Favorite villain? I mean, there's not really a whole lot of villains. Like, Alvin. Drago. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have one. And I'm fine with that. Moving on. How would you handle being kidnapped by the outcasts? Terribly. I would not handle that well. I mean, would anyone really? Probably Hiccup. He'd handle it very well. He'd be like, oh, I'm captured by the outcasts. What's for lunch? Give the Dragon Riders superpowers. What can each of them do? Okay, Hiccup, he can talk to animals. Astrid, something to do with, like, ice, maybe? Like, kind of like Elsa? I don't know why that just popped into my head and it sounded cool. So, Astrid, ice. I don't know. Probably, like, fire for Snotlout, even though I don't know if you could trust him with that. For the twins, superpowers. I can't really think of any superpowers. Like, what are some common superpowers? The twins would probably have something really weird. And fish legs, X-ray vision. I don't know why that popped into my head, so that's what I'm gonna say, X-ray vision. Oh, we lost someone. Favorite track in the How to Train Your Dragon soundtrack? Forbidden Friendship. It's the most beautiful song in the universe. And I start crying every time. I love it so much. It's a beautiful song, and it's a beautiful moment in the movie. So yes, that is my answer to that. One of the most beautiful parts. Okay, I'm gonna quit once it reaches like 41 because I'm gonna answer like one more question. Favorite, well, obviously Dragon Rider duo. I'm gonna say what's Hiccup and Toothless. Duh. I'm sorry guys, my brain's not working. Why am I apologizing? No one's watching except myself. And that's fine. I just thought it'd be fun to answer the questions, and anyone who wants to watch this later can. So that looks pretty good. All right, one last question before I quit, which is soon, like now. I'm gonna write Toothless's name at the top, and then I'm gonna quit. Okay. Favorite secondary or background character? My favorite secondary character is the twins, Tough Nut. I like Tough Nut best. But if I had to pick like a character that really isn't in it, you know, I'm honest here. Bucket. He cracks me up with like how dumb he is. That sounded so terrible, but it's the truth. I mean, they made him dumb. I want these two characters to spend more time together. My goodness, I can't think. Heather and Astrid. Because Astrid needs a friend. Think about it. She doesn't really have any friends. Like, I guess Hiccup, but he's like her boyfriend. So, yeah. A friend for Astrid. What is... Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Here's my painting of Toothless. I like it much better than the... Oop, there's water. Water dripped on it. I like this much better than the Hook Fang painting. It turned out much better. It looks like Toothless, I think. So yeah. Here's the Hook Fang painting. And here's the Toothless painting. Much better, I'd say. So, thank you for watching this. I will be doing a part 2 soon. Sorry, I'm doing something stupid. I'm putting a paint mark next to where I like kind of stopped on this video on my sheet. So, thank you for watching my first ever live. I know it was kind of long, but thank you for watching. I'll be back soon with the remainder of questions. There's not a whole lot. I should be able to answer them in about probably much less time than this. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Now, this might take a minute because I don't know how to... do I push this? Okay, I think I pushed that. Okay, bye!